Hello everyone, and welcome to this Videos on Frontier video. My name is Jay Wakefield, and today we're going to be taking a look at something rather special that I bought for the Compaq Armada M700 series of laptops. Nope, not that. That. Now what this is, I ordered this during the Christmas holidays, and it's just arrived today. The only reason it's taken so long is because it was actually coming over from the United States right in the middle of the Christmas season. But it's finally here, it's finally with me, and well, I'm going to be honest, I've been really looking forward to getting my hands on these. What these are the Windows 95 and 98 QuickRestore CDs for the Compaq Armada E700, but more importantly, the M700. Now, something about the E700, I've been after one of those for a while. Yeah, I've been really wanting to see how they compare to the E500s. I kind of have a feeling that they're supposed to be really quite good. Oh my goodness, it's decided to zoom in. Oh, stopped it now. Come on. So, it's got some writing on there that I can't actually read. So, yeah. So if we have a look at, if we actually, blah, 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 blah. Come on. Right. Yeah. Yeah. If we actually try and unbox these, what we have is the QuickRestore instruction guide. A version of QuickRestore for Windows 95 and one for Windows 98. Well, that's for Windows 95, that's for Windows 98. Now what we have here is the M700, and what I'm going to attempt to do is restore it using the Windows 98 CD. Now this could work straightforward, on the other hand it might not. See, I've had issues with some of these QuickRestore discs before, and the only reason for that is they come with the wrong version of Windows that the machine will have originally shipped with, and therefore have different serial numbers on them. See, Compaq machines each have a 12-digit serial number that kind of corresponds with the Restore CD image. It's very much like the Packard Bell format numbers. So not only do you have to does a CD check that it's in the right machine. I mean, it will actually say, you know, it will detect a machine. You know, if it's an Armada M700, it should work. But not only does it actually have to detect the machine, but you also have to have the correct serial number. Now these are in a wee folder. I have discovered that, you know, these files are in a folder, so, you know, I can actually get access to the keys, the serial numbers, just like you can get access to a directory full of format numbers on Packard Bell CDs. But, you know, the machine will actually have to be of the correct type. Well, that's the theory anyway. As some of you will have seen, I did manage to actually circumvent that. But this is an Armada M700, and we are going to quick restore it. So, without further ado, let's power up. Now, I can't remember if this machine has got a working CMOS or not. Now, some of you will be aware that I have actually bought another M700, to be donated to a local group, but I still need to rebuild it. Still need to get some moolah together. In fact, I've got a few rebuild projects along the way. And there's a reason I've gone straight into the CMOS. I kind of wanted to go there to stop the machine booting. And this is a first for me, because it's the first blue QuickRestore CD I've ever used. This is one of the newer ones though, so it'll be quite interesting to see how it differs from the Windows 95 and NT4 set. You know, I've actually experienced QuickRestore discs for 4 Compaq machines now. Only one of which is the Presario 2240. Okay, hopefully now we're going to just boot. Starting Windows 95 now, that is a good sign because this machine doesn't have that. I don't know what it has. I completely forgot, guys! Wow, look at that. Look at that. Already, bam! Completely different. So please select your language preference. I forget this hasn't got a blooming trackpad, it's got a track point. Please select your language preference for viewing instructions from one of the languages below. Select your language preference for viewing instructions from one of the languages below. Wow. Here we go. Please enter your Compaq product serial number. Well, I'm going to try. Serial number on the bottom of this machine is actually worn off. Thanks, guys. Of course, another way to get hold of this serial number is to maybe look in the BIOS. That might have been a good idea. So, I'm going to try now. Okay, so I had some problems getting a serial number in, but Compaq, being very, very kind, as they sometimes are, provided me with a solution, and I can tell that solution to you. Right. Now, they said that I need to enter my serial number. You'll be prompted to enter the 12-character serial number located on your computer. After entering the serial number, if you receive the message, warning, the serial number you have entered is not valid, please retype the serial number, then press enter. Verify that you have entered the correct serial number and retry. If the error persists, enter the code 0000 QRCD 0000. Thanks, Compaq. I did just that, and now at the next screen. System Recovery CD for Compaq Armada M700. Well done. The System Recovery CD restores the operating system and all the Compaq pre-installed software to your hard drive. To restore individual factory installed drivers, utilities and applications, you'll need to exit this application, restart Windows and reinsert the CD. Your system needs to be connected to AC power before the system recovery can continue. Make sure that you're connected to AC power. Note, Next is disabled only when AC power enabled only when AC power is connected. Do not disconnect the AC power during the restore process. I'm connected. And that's yeah. The System Recovery CD provides the following options. Format and restore. The hard drive will be reformatted and restored to its original factory installed state. All user data and applications will be deleted. Well, that's fine. Because there's some... yeah. Yeah, I effed the system when I decided to kick myself out to DOS. The System Recovery CD will now restore the operating system in the language shown below. Note, this action will completely reformat your hard drive and destroy all user installed applications and data. You should back up all user data and applications prior to restoring. Warning, the contents of your hard drive are about to be destroyed. It's highly recommended that you back up your system. To continue, click Next. Click Exit to end this operation. This will destroy all data on your hard drive. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes. Now it's away making the partition for me. See, I've never actually used one of these restore programs before. Probably could have run through it myself just to kind of familiarise myself with it. But I chose not to. Because I'm a bit of a shit-idiot. Anyway, my cup of tea's looking decidedly near to empty, so might make myself another one. I reckon this is actually going to full format the hard disk. I must say, this is rather a J-approved scene right here, right enough. I'm using a Compaq QuickRestore CD to restore a Compaq to Windows 98. I'm guessing it's going to be the first edition though, so yeah, I might actually go ahead and apply the second edition update to it. Your hard drive is being formatted and the files are being copied now. This will take approximately 30 minutes. Click Next to restart your computer and continue the quick restore process. So now it's formatting the disk and it will restore the operating system. So, let's go make another cup of tea. And we're back, and once again I've got to knock myself out. I woke several hours later in a daze.
Someone spiked his teeth.
Probably should turn the sound up.
Yeah, they put a Mickey in his teeth.
They put a what in my tea?
A Mickey in his teeth.
A Mickey?
Yeah, like what they would, all those old, like, gangsters would do in the old days. Put something in someone's drink and can knock, pass out.
Yeah.
Yeah, put a Mickey in his drink. Yeah, see?
Do that a lot in nightclubs over in the UK. It's a shocking behaviour. Spike people's drinks. Seriously, if you're ever going out... I mean, I was always told, like, if you're going out, and I probably shouldn't be burying this somewhere in the middle of a Compaq Armada QuickRestore video, but if you're ever away out on the town, always keep an eye on your drink, and, you know, if you're drinking out of a bottle, put your thumb over it. And just kind of these kind of simple things, you know, could hopefully reduce the chances of you being spiked. You know, I've had a few friends that have been spiked, and I've got to tell you, it's not pretty. It's really, you know, and how you get to feeling like afterwards, it's just not pretty at all. And that's a best case scenario. Worst case scenario is someone could take advantage of you. And we're not going to go into that. But
yeah.
Suffice it to say, you know, if you're out on the town, keep yourself safe, keep your wits about you as best you can. You know, the drinks are way to be flowing, but yeah. Anyway, back to this. Now, it says the Compaq System Restore CD has prepared the hard drive by copying the necessary files to the system. Once the setup process is complete, install any additional software that may have been provided. Visit Compaq at www.compaq.com to get the latest support software for your machine. I'm just going to hit the next button.
Random question here, Jay. What kind of video card does an M700 have?
ATI Rage Pro or something of the style.
Oh, not bad.
These are pretty good machines. They're no slouch. No Neo-Magic Magigraph Derpery here. Okay, now I've got another dialog box. QuickRestore will reboot the system. Please remove the CD-ROM and then press OK to continue. Oh, okay. So I've removed the QuickRestore disk. I'm going to put it back in its plastic envelope. Now I don't know which version of Windows 98 is going to come up here, so I don't know what key I need.
If you have any trouble, go find a locksmith.
Yeah, I will. I will go and find a locksmith. So, yep, already it's kind of booting into Windows 98 with the Compaq logo on the screen. And eventually I'd like to find QuickRestore discs for all of my Armadas. You know, library them like, you know, Billy's got with his Packard Bells.
Yeah, I keep mine in a binder.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So, now this is a United States image. Like I said, I ordered these discs from America. But now I'm going to set it up in British. Now Now, if this were a British Compaq Armada, it would actually have British automatically selected. Well, if it was a British image, like, you know, the image that I use on the 2240, that's a UK image. Oh, naturellement, it's actually going to restart. These Compaqs never change, they're all the same. You know, the restore image. It wouldn't surprise me if I restored a Compaq. It wouldn't surprise me if Compaq were still going, and if I, you know, as they were, and I got a Windows 8 machine, and the restore disk would somehow install Internet Explorer 4 with active desktop update. I'd be like, what's going on here?
Did you see trying to combine that with the Windows 8 start screen?
Well, I mean, the Windows 8 start screen is what the active desktop is basically the best implementation of what the active desktop should have been.
I know.
You know, the Windows 10...
The thing is, in the late 90s, nobody had always-on internet.
That's the problem. That was the downfall. Plus, Windows 90... back in the day, you know, the memory requirements... You know, the memory requirements for Windows...
Yeah.
You know, and the amount of RAM that one could generally afford just didn't seem to add up. You know, I mean, I always disable Active Desktop itself, but I still like the bells and whistles on the Active Desktop update. Like an address bar that you can type in Explorer windows. The Quick Launch toolbar. Alright, let's see if I can actually get Windows 98 installed. Put a product key in. Alright, my product key worked. So now, start wizard. Windows 98 saved all information. Click finish to continue starting Windows 98. Oh, a login screen. How nice. Let's just type my name in. And the password for if I ever want to join a network. Okay. PCI Ethernet controller, so it's a way actually finding some new hardware. Obviously, I'm going to actually change the mouse pointer to large black. I find it quite interesting that they're still using the Compaq logo against the wall kind of background. Yeah. That must have been what we had for business machines of the day. So it's like my use of the Compaq stars background. Actually extremely inaccurate. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Now it's just froze. Damn you, Windows 98. Why you do this? Aha. Nice to actually get these restored. An E500 QuickRestore disk would not go amiss either. Although mine originally came with a Windows 2000 COA. So, you know, I'd have to use Windows 2000. I'd actually have to see if I could get the... I don't know. It's a shame that Compaq wouldn't actually sell you a machine that was dual booted. Yeah. And kind of give me a... But if they did, you know, if that was an option, then a QuickRestore CD for that kind of a setup would be extremely rare, I can only imagine. Yeah. I'm just going to throw in my password. More configuration stuff. Oh look, the wee drum. Go on. Ah, Jengs. Right.
I'll go ahead and explain why we had to do a jump cut there. You see, I got this, I was cutting off some cable ties off of a cable here, and I got a little too rambunctious with my scissors and cut right into my hand in between my thumb and my index finger. It hurt like crazy, but somehow I am not bleeding.
Which is a good thing, but we can kind of maybe understand. And if you're watching, you wish to comment to kind of confirm or deny this, but we think we know why you don't like cable ties, you XW belt. Zip ties.
They can kill you. Emotionally.
They're just annoying. They're some of the most annoying, and it's like, I'm cutting through them. It's like they usually use zip ties to actually bound power supply wires.
Now that's not too bad if you're.
No, I mean it's
not planning on cutting them back open anytime soon, but.
No, I meant for when, like, obviously you're untangling the wires, kind of, extending them out to actually use. It's like usually, something that you might actually need might be on one of these wires, something like the 12-volt rail or your ATX 20 plus 4 pin connector or stuff like that.
Right.
Or Molex or something useful that you need is usually on one of those, and then you've got to actually try and cut the tie off, and you're thinking, if I end up, am I going to cut into the power supply cable?
It's better to have Molex than no necks. No-lex.
No-lex. That's going to be the new standard for the power supplies in the future when Molex is dead and gone.
Yeah, when everyone's using those SATA power connectors or whatever may come after that.
Oh yeah. Well, it always seems to kind of cycle. They always seem to kind of have like a serial. It's like computers started with serial, and then they went on to parallel, and then they went back to serial. So it's probably going to be some sort of parallel interface.
But I wonder what.
Super PATA. I don't know. Pitter PATA.
Yep, Super PATA. It got bit by a radioactive bug, and now it's Super PATA.
The thing is, though, serial connectors tend to be smaller. It's like USB. I
wonder if there would be like a USB style power connector on power supplies.
Wouldn't it surprise me, actually? Wouldn't it surprise me in the future?
Yeah, the way things are going with USB power.
In the future, USB ports will be plumbed into people's houses.
Yeah, I bet you there's already outlets you can put in your wall that have USB plugs.
I mean, you can already buy extensions with USB plugs on them.
Yeah.
They're a bit expensive, but you can buy them. And I'm just going to jump cut to type my password in.
Well, I might need to take my shot now.
J-approved Skype call, there's Windows 98, and
Ooh, I love that music.
Compaq hotkey support software.
Always like it when he goes.
Yeah, had to take a dump.
Well, I figured Duke Nukem's would be a little bit more bassy.
Yeah, it would be. I needed that.
Yeah.
Sorry to steal the thunder from lazy game reviews.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at what programs are on here. Being a business machine and knowing, having restored a couple of business Armadas before, I can't imagine much is on here. You've got the Compaq Information Center, Compaq DVD player. Now that is interesting.
Ooh, does that have a DVD player in it?
Yeah, I actually added a DVD ROM drive. So I have Compaq DVD player.
Good plan.
MS-DOS rail mode. Really, that's probably the only kind of frippery that you really get. The rest of it is kind of just basic stuff you can. But then again, you expect that. Red Central Fax. Let's have a look. Armada Quick Reference. Let's have a look at that. So basically, this is you know, for instructions on using your Compaq Armada. I have to say that Compaq Information Center, yeah, so quick reference, DMI browser, whatever that is. Whoops, I'm a daisy. Insight Web Management, modem commands, yeah, so that's kind of like help file type stuff. So yeah, and what I find interesting about this install is that the icons have actually been set to 16 colour ones.
That's odd.
It's probably to try and make the machine load up quicker, you know? Business machine.
True.
So naturally I'm going to ruin Compaq's hard work.
By the way, Jay, the KVM switch seems to be okay.
Yes. That is one thing that I was hoping.
Even if I did nearly get tetanus from setting it up.
That wasn't supposed to happen. Dear Linksys, you stink! Nah, I'm only kidding on. Mine is a Linksys switch. I love my Linksys switch. It's an amazing Linksys switch. How many times can I say Linksys switch? So obviously I'm going to need to install some Programmerinos on this machine.
Test the desk pro. It's the only other one I have hooked up at the moment other than the 15's cam. It took me a while to find the button to switch, but it seems okay.
Excellent. So now we have color icons, and even the Compaq icons have got more color. The Compaq Information Center, yeah, you can't necessarily see it too well in here, but it is actually does actually use like more subtle shades of it does actually use more subtle contrast than you might think. So this is
have Windows 98 have a hazy shade of winter.
A hazy shade of winter. That's nice. So, this is a Compaq Computer Corporation Armada Family Genuine Intel x86 Family 6 Model 8 Stepping 1 320 megs of RAM. And all the hardware seems to be installed. So let's see what happens when you put the Restore CD into the drive, because you can actually use this to reinstall programs one by one without actually having to do the whole thing.
And by the way, Jay, you'll be happy to know with this new KVM switch, the picture quality from the Compaq Desk Pro is a lot clearer and crisper.
Oh yeah. You can actually enjoy your Compaq.
Yeah, well, I'll enjoy it more once I can get a long enough Ethernet cable over to it.
Mm-hmm. don't know why auto run didn't do anything there. Compaq QuickRestore application CD. Now we find that you know, we have the same. We find that we actually have the same kind of screens on here that we got in the you know, when I booted up from the CD-ROM, even down to having to enter the serial number.
I'll be right back, JD, to tell my mom something.
Alright. Application recovery CD for the Compaq Armada M700 series. The application recovery CD restores individual factory installed drivers, utilities and applications to your computer. To restore the operating system and all the Compaq pre-installed software to your hard drive, exit this program, then restart the computer. Your operating system is not supported by the CD. Really? It's a CD that I've just been using! Oh well. So, there you have it. That has been the Compaq Armada M700. It's been restored. I will need to obviously go and install some applications to it, which I will do. But, for the meantime, that concludes this Video Sans Frontières video. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you have, please feel free to subscribe. And I hope you'll all join me for my next video.